Fuck these jobs.
Fuck these jobs.
Fuck these jobs. All right, let's get into business. Please remember to rate, review, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Ding, 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 ding. We got our favorite margarita.
Mm-hmm. Cheers to a good show.
Cheers to a good show. Even though I feel like we're already annoyed.
As per our opening.
Mm-hmm. Joe Biden says it's time to get back to work. Fuck you, Joe.
Fuck you. Nowhere. I never left.
Like, let's start there. Go back to work physically. You want
Inside
a body
of an
in a cubicle where you can see your money work. That's what you want.
The work culture. Everybody wants to get back to the work culture.
Right.
We got to get back to work because we have this corporate culture.
Mm-hmm.
The corporate culture is a cubicle.
That's it.
There's nothing fancy about it.
That's it.
Sorry.
Not sorry.
So,
it's like with everything that we've gone through in the last 2 years, why do employers think that you're just going to go back to a regular work week and you're not going to get any pushback from your employees?
No.
Like, no.
Where are the surveys going out saying, what works for you? Are you a single parent now that has had, your daycare is on some fixed schedule too?
Right.
Do you live in Bubblefuck and have to commute 2 hours to get into work, but you didn't have to do that for 2 years? So
did you relocate to Hawaii during this time?
I knew I did something wrong.
I know we missed the ball on that. But no, there's so many other aspects of people's lives that are still being affected. So like you said, well, okay, let's say I want to go back to work. It's physically in the office. But my daycare still hasn't opened yet. What am I supposed to do?
Or they have different hours.
Like whatever. It's not just you. You're not the only person that's affected. Your family is affected by it. They just want to go back to what we knew. And
let's
now that we got
to normal. We're never getting back to normal.
Not to that normal.
Not that one. Yeah. So you have all these people who want to get back into the office. But a lot of these companies have continued to have growing financially, So you didn't miss a step.
No.
You just didn't have people physically coming in every single day. I wonder how many of them, like I said, are sending out surveys and asking individual conversations with everyone, because I know there's some departments, some companies that nobody's coming back to work.
Right. They're out there.
They're out there. They're gonna work from home permanently, at least for the near future. They didn't miss a step, like I said.
Right.
There's some that are like, we need you back in here.
And
Why?
some jobs require you to be in the office. I get that, I know.
Yes.
But if you were working from home for the last 2 years, there's a way around that.
Right.
There's no, I still have not gotten, because I've been reading and researching and everything. I still have not gotten one answer as to why you need an employee in the office 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. Why?
And the way that we used to do things, again, for 2 years is not the way we've been doing them. So we've adapted to this new way. So if you want to have a meeting, you're still not going to be able to have like 50 people in a room, right? Are you wearing masks while you're sitting at your own cubicle or in a meeting? What's the elevator situation? What's the bathroom situation? What's the dress code? Because a lot of people haven't had to zipper up a pair of jeans or pants in 2 years. All right?
It's a little fluffy.
Some people don't even look the way they did 2 years ago. So they probably have insecurities now within themselves to have to go.
Right.
And I know that's like a confidence thing and it has nothing to do with the employer, but if you want company morale up, that just knocks it down
morale will be shit. Morale will be shit. Everybody's gonna come in all mumbling under their breath and being irritated. Why the fuck am I here? Which I get it. It can, and we're not even, at least I'm not even saying that you need to continue to be remote 100%, but there should be some compromise. 2 or 3 days a week, whether it's 2 or 3 days a week you're working from home or 2 or 3 days a week you're working from the office, but you can have a hybrid schedule. Yeah. That's been proven.
And I think those 2 or 3 days that you're working should be consecutive, because once you break it up like a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, now you're getting out of a routine.
Right.
And now your routine is like, I know these sound very minimal, but they're important to someone. Yeah. So now Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday means a lot more as far as like being consistent, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're home, right? A lot of employers are like, well, you're not getting a long weekend. Who took a long weekend for 2 years? So I can't work.
You were still getting
Tuesday,
work
Wednesday,
done.
Thursday, and work from home Monday, Friday. Monday is the day with the most traffic in the morning, and Friday is the day with the most traffic in the evening.
Right, especially in the summer. If you live in this area, everybody's going down the shore.
Jersey, where everybody's in my way.
Everybody's going to the shore.
Invite me, please. But I think they should be asking department by department, individual by individual, and working with people's. It's not one size fits all.
No, it's not. You're gonna get and I'm sure they're already giving a lot of attitude, giving a lot of pushback, because nobody wants to just the thought of it gives me anxiety. Like, I gotta be somewhere for 8 hours, or in my case 12 hours possibly. No.
And there was a quote in this article from our president that said, filling the nation's downtowns. It's time for America to get back to work and fill our great downtowns again with people. Nobody's downtown. There's no stores. Half
the
of them are
homeless
gone.
have taken over.
Half of them are gone. Half of your restaurant type places are gone. Rent went up. Nobody was downtown. You think they're gonna survive that?
Who's going downtown?
No.
I'm not going downtown.
So who's downtown? And who's gonna be walking around freely downtown like they used to before?
Nope.
Half of the people aren't even there.
It's like The Walking Dead down there. No, thank you.
Literally.
No, thank you, Joe.
So,
anybody know what Don's doing these days?
Are we that desperate?
I think so. I think we jumped ship, and now we're like, fuck.
I don't know. Kanye, are you still running?
Kanye, are you still available? I know Kanye is very busy right now.
But he's available.
But he's available. He's single. He don't got nothing else to do. No, it just irritates me. Like, we've been doing this for 2 years. There's no reason. Nobody has given me a good enough reason why you need to have employees in the office 5 days a week. I want the answer.
Yeah, and if you're an employer, please comment.
Please,
Message
set us
us.
straight.
Let
Come on
us
the
know.
show and say, this is what we need.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, it's just a matter of people want to see their money. They want to see what people are doing. What am I paying you for 8 hours a day? I'm telling you, right, I do more work at home than I do in the office. Because in the office, I can bullshit for 8 hours. I can spit in a chair for 8 hours and be like, what you doing over there? And have a paperclip fight and do all types of random stupid shit in the office. But when I'm home, I'm focused. And I can, even if I'm not getting up at the time that I'm supposed to, whatever. When I sit down and I focus on work, I'm focused. And the downside I feel like to working from home is that you don't cut your time off. You don't say it's 5 o'clock, I'm done. No, because now you're in a groove. Now you're still going. So if anything, you're probably getting more productivity out of your employees that are working from home. Of course, not everybody, but you're probably getting more productivity out of those employees.
You feel like they're more accessible though too. So you're walking that fine line because you're home, right? You could do this. I can ask you for something at 7 p.m. on a Wednesday night.
I can bother you during your lunchtime. Yeah. You can't, but you do.
I'm not there.
Right.
You bothering an away message.
Now, you call me on Zoom, you're going to see my wall because I'm going to be at lunch. No. There has to be another way. There just has to be
or at
another
least
way.
Some kind of hybrid. I agree with the hybrid.
A hybrid schedule, because Jay goes to the office 2 days a week right now. And she says it no, it's good for me to come. I get my schedule together. I iron out all the things. She likes those 2 days, but she don't need more than that. She can she structures her 2 days, Monday, Tuesday. That's what she has to do, and then she can work from home for the rest of the week, and that's it.
And if it works for you, I mean, that's fine. If you're looking forward to going back, and that all power to you. That's fine. I still think there needs to be this hybrid or this conversation with your employees, because during this whole thing, we're in this together, and then as soon as it's no, Uncle Joe said, let's get back to work. Now everybody needs to get back to work. I thought we was in this together. And we're not in this together anymore. But there's a lot of things I feel like still need to be figured out, because
so many things.
We completely forgot that there was a panini happening when this, crisis situation happened over, I'm not going to name either of the countries. But now apparently, there's a whole other country that shut down.
Right. And we're opening up.
And
make it make
because
sense.
We haven't learned from history about what to do in the past 2 years, what do you think is going to happen? We're about to be shut down.
Yep. It's about money. We're money driven. Let's get, what is the article? Let's get back to work so we can fill our downtowns. For what? For business, to put money back in these businesses, because it's always to the bottom line. It always comes down to the bottom line. How can we make money? You want us to go back to work? Did you see gas? You want me to drive? Where? Downtown? What? No. No. Everything is, I had a post on Facebook, memory of me bitching about the gas being $3.09 a year ago, like 2 days ago.
And then you're like, take me back.
I'm like, it's over. It's like down the street from me is
$4.59.
Down the street from me is $4.40 or something like that. I'm like, it's over $1 from a year ago.
Yeah. And I know that we should put into perspective because it could be worse. This is my worst.
This is my worst. Don't tell me, like, be grateful.
Don't be coming over here with your toxic positivity about, it could be worse. I am grateful and I am blessed of my life and what I have.
Absolutely.
I could still be annoyed that gas is $4.59.
That doesn't mean I cannot complain.
You have an asshole, I have an opinion.
There you go. That does not mean I cannot complain.
That is right. I could say, I don't like that. I'm about to walk.
Pretty much.
But I'm not walking to work.
I'm about to have some strong ass legs because
you'll see a transformation photo.
You'll be like, they're gonna twerk you later. Yep. Twerking my way right down 309. Like, it's just annoying. It's just like, it's not, you can't expose, it's like it's like even what happened with the stimulus and people getting all this money. Like, you give people all this money and then you cut off all the benefits. Guess what went up? Crime. Because you just gave people that never had money a stimulus after stimulus after stimulus, then PPP, which is a fucking setup for failure, because you should not have,
and there should not be unemployment.
Yeah, like, it's just, you gave people an abundance of money in a short amount of time, and then you cut it off. Now we got carjackers. Now the scammers are all out of, like, now there's all this increased crime because people got used to that money. You can't expose people to something and take it away from them. You exposed people to a different work-life balance, and now you want to take it away. That's not it. There's no way we were put on this earth to give up more than half of our life to an employer.
Right.
To give up 40 hours a week to somebody else and have 2 days to yourself. That makes no sense.
That you look forward to.
Right. Woohoo! We made it to another weekend.
Come Sunday night, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that's not the
life.
dream. That's the American dream. Take me back to Dominican Republic. Let's get over here.
I'm gonna stay awake. I don't want to dream anymore.
I said, if I go back in time, I tell my parents not to get on that boat.
Wish I was on a plane with my parents right now, going to PR.
Safe travels. It's just so annoying.
Shit, I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say, the American dream.
American dream is dead.
It's not this.
It ain't this.
It's not 40 acres and a mule. It's not.
I saw, so the Philly School District has changed the hours for some of the high schools, for a lot of the high schools.
I heard about this.
They're going to be starting at 9 a.m. I was like, is this more employee training? Like getting them ready to work somewhere else 9 to 5?
Wait.
9 a.m.? Dude, what was Man's mom's time?
7:55. Or 7:50.
It was something stupid. It was like 7:50.
It was like a weird number.
Something like that. It was 7:50.
And then we got out at like 2:54. Some dumb shit.
2:56.
Yeah. Why not like 3 or 2:30?
I don't know. 9 o'clock. Like something about, of course, the studies show that sleeping, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, I'm sure there's another fucking reason.
You know, there's been studies that you should sleep 6-8 hours, and that's been forever. So there's no new studies.
There's no new studies.
Sleep 6 to 8 hours.
I'm just like, why now? Why am I? That makes me suspicious, because these are not new studies. They've always talked about how we need a certain amount of sleep at a certain amount of age. That's never changed the times before. Yeah. So why now?
Yeah.
I want to know. 9 a.m. That's late.
I feel like that's late.
That's late.
Yeah.
So now when you finish high school and you've been doing 4 years of high school at 9 a.m. and you go to college and you do your first 8 a.m. class, you're not gonna make it. No. You don't even know how to get up early.
You don't even make morning classes.
No, you will never make morning classes. I feel like it's almost a setup for failure. Like, get up and go to school.
Get up.
The hell. So now do they have to? Now is the time extended? Are they 9 to 5ers now, or 9 to 4? Because they can't leave at 2 or 3 o'clock.
School is almost till 4 in Ben Salem. I don't know what they need kindergartners in school until almost 4 o'clock.
Let the babies rest.
Yeah.
Baby
And
brains.
he still wears a mask the whole time. He didn't get out.
Yeah, the school
Before
that
4
I,
o'clock,
the school
please.
district that I've been working for is just, it's like maskless at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still in there with my mask. I don't give, y'all still don't know what I look like because I still wear my mask all day long.
So I was telling you, went to the Bad Bunny concert. 17,000 people. There were a handful of people with masks. It was sold out. The whole place was packed. You didn't need to wear a mask. You didn't need to show proof, which is I'm fine with. Selfishly, I'm fine with, because then I wouldn't have been able to go.
I chose to
But
go
anyway,
there. Yeah, but I'm like, I feel like, not to cut you off, I feel like don't go somewhere where it's maskless and you don't have to wear, and you don't have to be vaccinated, whatever. And if you catch COVID, now you're mad. Be mad at yourself. We made the choice.
We made the decision.
You know that when you make a choice to go somewhere where there's a crowd, there's a possibility that you may get sick.
Yep, and it's indoor venue.
Right.
You know,
I'm gonna take the risk a couple times this summer. I'm letting you know.
I'm gonna watch Bad Bunny.
Right.
I'm
gonna have fun.
Sorry.
Right.
But there were a couple people that wore masks. I mean, to each his own.
Right.
It's fine. But like I said, we just can't agree on something. Like it could just never be this or that. It's always, well, this township does that, but the next township over in the same state is completely different.
Right. I'm like, I'm on county line. I gotta pay attention to what happens here and what happens over there. Like it's just, it's a free for all.
Yeah.
You figure out what you're gonna do over here. This state figures out. This county figures it out. Somebody make a fucking rule.
Yeah.
And let's stick to it and be done with this.
Yeah. Just one rule so that you don't have to. All right, I'm going into New Jersey. Do I have to do this? All right, I'm going into Benn Salem. I'm going into Philly. Do I have to do this? It's never the same two things in 3 places.
Especially in an area like this where we're just constantly like crossing. Like you can get to Jersey, Delaware. Like we're so connected, and it changes from county to county. It sure as hell changes from state to state.
So got us in this mess 2 years ago, my opinion.
Because we would have had a real shutdown the way we were supposed to.
The way that first week was?
Right.
With the drive-through birthday parties.
As a fucking ghost town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever showed you the picture. I'm sure you saw it, like a video. A drone went into Center City and like there was not a single car. There was no people, nothing. That was eerie.
It was.
So if it had been that,
we would have
true shutdown.
We would have been in a better position.
We could have been back to work sooner, and we wouldn't even be. We would have had this podcast.
No, when did we start the podcast? We started the podcast at the beginning of all this, right?
2021.
Oh yeah, 2021.
So November of 2020.
Yeah,
when we
first started talking about it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, COVID.
Thank you for this fabulous podcast.
Go away.
I don't know. I don't know what the future looks like anymore. And I'm normally pretty good at like seeing patterns and seeing how things are gonna kind of play out. I just don't know. No. I think that
things change so quickly, and the same person says 2 different things 3 weeks apart.
Right. I think I was talking to Jay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink since I say her name.
Son of a bitch.
Where she was talking about Dr. Fauci. She said he's tired. He's done with his job. And he's ready to retire. I bet you are.
Just like those 8 years aged Obama.
Oh God, I know.
The 2 years of age Fauci.
He got COVID.
I'm sure he did.
He tested positive like a week ago.
I'm sure. Was he wearing a mask? 2 masks?
I forget. I don't remember.
Listen, have you seen the Times magazine cover? I'll show you.
What is it?
We can keep talking, but I'll show you. He was named Man of the Year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he's on the cover of the magazine. But if you, talk to Jotty maybe about conspiracy theories and whatever, but why would they let this happen?
And it was, you said People?
Times.
Oh, it was Times. I was about to say People was the ones that killed Betty White.
They killed her?
Yeah, because they kept saying the 100th birthday before her 100th birthday, and apparently the same thing happened with Cicely Tyson. Before her 100th birthday, they aired the cover, and she passed away. She didn't make it to her 100th birthday either. So people, don't be celebrating my birthday prematurely.
Please don't. Do you notice anything on that cover?
Aside from him not wearing a mask?
Oh, yeah.
The most 100 influential.
Look at where the M is.
Oh, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a little subliminal. We will figure out how we can blow that up for you guys so you can see what we just saw.
They know what they were doing with that cover. Like that. It was like a little, what is it? A compliment with a slap?
A backhanded compliment.
Thank you.
A compliment with a slap. A backhanded compliment. Oh yeah, I don't like because I'm thinking of their other covers. You normally see their name clear. That you don't normally have something obstructing. Or it's not right.
They gave them horns, basically.
They gave them double horns.
They gave them horns. So that wasn't by accident. Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason. Somebody in their arts department was like, like if this is how I'm going out, I'm happy to do it. Somebody got to take one for the team.
Yeah,
somebody got to take one for the team.
That's what they did.
I was saying, I feel like, you got to make everybody has to make a rule. Just make a rule and then follow it. But unfortunately, I think what's going to happen is going to be the employee saying, come back, don't care what you think, that's it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's where it's already heading. Right? All right, well, go find a job somewhere else.
Yeah. And a lot of, I think the younger generation, so I don't know if it's X, Z,
whatever the fucking letters are.
Whatever, they're not going back to an office, period. Right. They are, if their current job is asking them to come back, they are already looking for other work where they can continue to be remote. Yep. Because I feel like this new generation coming into the workforce came into it working from home. Yep. So now why would I go back into the office?
This is all they know. Yeah. So why would I? Ew. Y'all were working like this for home? Ew.
I gotta ride an elevator with a whole bunch of other people and have small talk about the weather and
the anxiety that it brings to people.
No.
Like, ugh. Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, the traffic has already started building in the mornings. So I know if I want to go to the studios and work from the studios, I have to leave by a certain time because it's already getting backed up. And on the weekends, it's already again getting backed up. When we went to the concert in Newark, Friday afternoon, the traffic you have rush hour traffic already on 95
and it was
heading up the turnpike. Yes.
So you already know.
Packed. So that's exactly what's going to happen.
There is remote work available. Like I updated my LinkedIn for my notary stuff, and I've been getting like remote nursing work. There is remote work available. So don't feel like you are married to your employer.
Yeah. They're just not married to you.
They sure as the hell not married to you. Everybody is replaceable.
Yeah. Girl I know.
Let them. I couldn't do this without you. You would.
Yeah,
you would. You'll figure it out. I promise you will.
And you will. A girl I know has given her 2 weeks resignation or her 2 weeks notice, and was met with, instead of congratulations for, we're gonna miss you, like the typical thing that your employer should say.
The typical phony stuff that they say. they ain't even trying to fake it.
No, they're not trying to fake it because allegedly, I wasn't in the room. But the first thing was, now we have to divide your work on this, big project that you have coming up.
Again, these employers don't care about you.
Yes. Do what makes you happy. If you want to stay there, if you want to go back into the office, whatever. But don't do it because they need you. They don't.
They want to make you feel bad and then use you.
They want to see you.
They want to see their money work.
Why is your camera not on during this Zoom meeting?
Right. Why does it have to be on? I can hear you.
Yeah. I'm talking. I'm not on mute.
Right. I'm on the toilet. That's why you can't see me.
I haven't been on mute for 2 years. I know how to work Zoom. So.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how it all plays out because I feel like it's coming. Like by the summer, I feel like we'll have an answer as to why y'all want to do this. At least if you're gonna make your employees go back to the office, please wait until after the summer. This is the first summer that everything's gonna be open. For real open.
Yeah.
Let people enjoy their lives. Why y'all like ruining people's got these jobs?
I just want to go to the beach.
Like, we already know our youth goes by fast.
After Labor Day, you get it? Labor Day, you gotta come back to
work.
For the
labor.
No.
Can we get one adult summer vacation in our lifetime? Just one. And another real one because people are still gonna be working from home.
Yeah.
Let them continue to work from home.
if they're being productive, let it continue to happen. If
you gotta pick on the employee, like, and that's it's just that whole culture, that whole corporate culture of like when they send the email to 50 employees when they know they're only addressing one. Don't make everybody have to come. Because you already know what I'm talking about. Don't make everybody have to come back because you got 2 people that are slacking.
Yeah.
Call them out and say you and you need to come to the office because your numbers suck.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You can stay home because I'm getting A+ work like I've always gotten. Don't treat me like everybody else.
Yep.
I'm tired of it.
Yep. If I haven't been doing the thing that the other person's doing that they're getting in trouble for, why are you addressing it to me? So now I feel like, well, shit, now I got to do even better, and I haven't gotten in trouble?
Like, stop the corporate bullshit of, we're going to address everyone. Address who it is, because the person that's in the room that you're supposed to be addressing is like, they ain't talking to me. Mm-hmm. They are missing the message. Yep. They think that you are talking to someone else.
She ain't talking to me.
She ain't talking to me because I'll be here on time.
I'll be here all the time.
She know that I be late because whatever, so she ain't talking to me. Yes, honey, she's talking to you. Pay attention.
And you're not on mute. We heard that whole thing.
We heard that whole thing. Just like Jay wasn't on mute when she was like, what the fuck I gotta come back to the office for? Because one of her coworkers, he needs, for his mental health, he needs to come to the office 5 days a week. Mm-hmm. Cool. The office is open. Go right ahead. Be my guest. But that doesn't mean everybody else has to come with you.
Right. And there are some people that live by themselves, that have continued to be by themselves for 2 years, that probably this will be a boost to their mental health.
Right.
I'm all for you going back into the office.
Then go back.
That don't have anything to do with me.
That don't got nothing to do with me. Just good. Like people have anxiety about going back to the office, people feel better going back to the office. Mm-hmm. You should be able to do what feels right. Mm-hmm. What feels right in your spirit. Mm-hmm. Working in the office 5 days a week is not in my spirit.
It's not in my spirit.
I don't know
I rebuke you.
Right. I don't know who I was in my past life, but I didn't work.
No. I like to believe that I was in one of them Victorian dresses with my dance card. And the suitor is filling up my dance card.
I was a queen.
That's what I did.
I was a queen.
That's what I did.
This is ghetto. This is fucking ghetto. Look, talking about Jay. You going to mom's? Yeah. Let us know. What was your work schedule before? What is your current work schedule? What is your employer planning on doing? Mm-hmm. What's gonna happen if you get the call that says you got to come back to the office 5 days a week?
Mm-hmm. The actual address to you call, not this
on
oblivious,
June 1st, 2022.
Yep.
Everyone is expected to come back to the office. What's your next move?
Yep.
Don't wait till that date to start looking for jobs. Look for jobs now.
Yeah. If you don't want to go back, then start looking for remote work now. It's out there. I get emails every day. I don't even know when the hell I signed up for these Indeed emails. I get all of them all the time.
Oh my God, yeah, Indeed's been hitting me up too lately, and I haven't even touched them. So look for remote work. It's out there. Yeah. Don't sell your soul to your employer.
Please don't.
Because they're gonna get rid of you as soon as they don't need you no more.
Yep. When they realize how much money they're hemorrhaging because they have all these people back in the office, and they're not saving the way they did the last 2 years.
Don't let them buy you with no pizza party. Don't let them buy you with no fucking pizza party. Okay?
Once your cold ass pizza.
We already gained weight throughout the pandemic. We don't need carbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coño. And that's a wrap on this episode. Bye.